think we need as Christians to be open to what the Holy Spirit is saying. You can read up on all sorts of things. I am not a theologian. I couldn't debate the rights or wrongs of Harry Potter from a Christian perspective. That is absolutely missing the point. The point is, Harry Potter was about to be launched in toy form. The book had been released. I'm dyslexic, so I don't read, so I've never read the book. But I'd heard of things like levitating and other bits and bobs, and that just challenged my spirit. So I remember when this is probably 25 years ago, when the first book was released and the toys came out by Mattel, probably the second or largest, biggest toy company in the world. They rang me and said, Gary, can we bring the Harry Potter toys for you to look at, like a sort of a preview? And I said, yes, by all means. And I thought, but what if this is me thinking, I'm speaking it out now, but I thought, but what if I don't know? What if God doesn't tell me, good, bad, what have you? So I made this appointment for relatively early in the morning, once my wife could turn up, having taken our children to school. So I'm sitting in my office and this guy's getting the things out the bag. And as he got them out the bag, I just looked at the boxes and I just knew in my spirit, I knew. I didn't need a second opinion. I just knew that I shouldn't be stuck in Harry Potter. Now, that decision was a personal response from me to the Lord. The Holy Spirit had challenged me about Harry Potter. Now, what the Holy Spirit, what God has never told me to do is to be a campaigner for the things that I think God has said to me. So I chose not to stop Harry Potter because that's what I thought the Lord was saying to me. My job was not to stand on a soapbox and tell you or any of your friends, you shouldn't be reading the books, you should burn the books, you shouldn't be buying the toys. It's parental guidance that's required with whatever you buy for your children and for your grandchildren. And whereas you probably can't understand why I didn't stop them, I didn't stop them because that's what I thought the Lord said. And therefore, one day, God might say to me, Gary, I don't know why you didn't stop Harry Potter. You misunderstood me. I did not say that to you. But you have been honorable. I know your motive. You stopped it because that's what your spirit said to you. Now, I'm hoping I've heard him right, because I've ditched many tens of millions of dollars worth of sales. But actually, I don't care. Those that honor me, I will honor. So that was Harry Potter. Then there was another one, not the current trolls. It's the backdrop. The original trolls were creatures of funny faces and multicolored hair, not the latest fun trolls movie that the children are watching. And the guy brought these trolls into my office and put them up on my desk. My spirit said, no trolls. And I said to him, I'm really sorry, but no, I'm not going to stop trolls. Then I did the worst thing I could do. I asked around at church, what do you think about trolls? Because God had spoken to me. He hadn't spoken to all these other people. So I got, even my pastor said, Gary, there's nothing wrong with trolls. And then somebody else said, I wouldn't stop them. So I left that day thinking, well, maybe I didn't get it right. So I got the guy back. He drove 50 miles back that next week. He put the trolls back on my desk and gave me an A4 sheet of paper with rows and rows and rows of all the pictures of all the different trolls. And they came from Denmark, so that there wasn't a lot of English on this sheet. And I turned over the page, more rows and rows and rows and rows of trolls. And the words in the middle of the page said, creatures with mystical, magical powers of good luck. I said, I know you've come back. I know I've invited you back. Well, I'm really sorry. I'm still not going to stop trolls. In other words, I felt I knew what the Lord wanted to start with. I asked for a second opinion, and we're always told to test things, and I get all of that. But actually, it wasn't about whether trolls were right or wrong. It was about faithfulness. If God was saying to me, don't stop them, then don't stop them. It's not for me to get a second opinion on it. And again, those honor me, I will honor. So quickly back to Harry Potter, because if any of your listeners think that God is a big headmaster with a big stick in the corner, I just want to tell you, he's got a sense of humor. Because the year that Harry Potter was launched, it was Toy of the Year. And I happened to be chairman of the Toy Retailers Association that year. So at the big pish posh dinner in London, 200 people there, I'm giving out the awards. The Toy of the Year was for Harry Potter. Lego, bless them, built a life-size Harry. So all of the photographs of the awards presentation of that particular year were Harry and Gary giving out certificates on the stage. The industry thought it was hilarious. And actually, I thought, yeah, Lord, you're having a bit of a smile. But, I felt right in myself. I didn't feel that I'd made the wrong decision, that I need to change course.